Hello, year six. I hope you're all well. I hope you've all had a really good week and I hope you're excited about your second remote learning lesson in art. Congratulations to all of those pupils who uploaded their work to the VLE last week. If you have not done so, please do it as soon as possible. I need to be able to monitor your progress through this. You have learned so much already, and the work that I have received, you demonstrated knowledge and understanding of perspective, 1 point perspective. There was brilliant vanishing points and horizon lines, and most people had those lines, vertical lines and horizontal lines, really straight for their boxes, so they really look 3D, so well done for those. This week we're going to build upon the knowledge that we learned last week about perspective, and I have a new and exciting challenge for you. So let's have a look at what it is. Okay, so for this lesson, you are going to have 2 lessons to complete this task. It is a little bit challenging, but it will be fully graded and go towards your interim grade. So again, the quality of work needs to be high again, so that I know that you really understand the lesson objectives on how to draw in 1 point perspective. So let's take a look. Okay, so today you have 2 choices, okay? The title on your page is going to be 1 point perspective, drawing a room in 3D. So there's 2 different rooms here. Both videos are very, very similar. You'll see one video is only 1 minute 41, and you'll see this one here. And then the other one is only 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Okay, they both show you very similar things. I would absolutely suggest watch both videos first, and then you can choose. You can just see the difference here is that the windows are on the opposite side. This one has a door, whereas this one has a sort of a shelving unit. And you could decide to watch both of them and actually draw the first one and then maybe add in a sofa as well, maybe. But first things first, watch both videos for me, please. And then you can pick which one you would like to do. So they're both through on these SafeTube links. So all you need to do is click on one of those. And our 21st century focus today, our skill focus, is self-direction and problem solving. Okay, so you will see, follow each step and create a 3D room using 1 point perspective. All you will need today, guys, is a ruler, eraser, pencil, and coloring pencils for next week's lesson. There is examples on the slides here. So at the end of today's lesson, hopefully you will have a drawing of a room, something similar to those. Okay, so if I click on the first one, and I'll go through this one with you. So the trick with this video, everyone, is pause it as you go along. Okay, so it should be suitable for everybody in the group, that you can go at your own pace, and you can challenge yourself, but you can also take your time, and don't feel that this is something, when you watch the video first, you might think, I cannot do this is too hard. But once you pause, take a little minute to do your first lines, then press play again, it really, really is easy. Okay, so it's just like any other subject, and you learn as you go along. So the first thing that you've done here is, if you have a sheet of A3 paper, go for it. Otherwise, if you have A4, that is totally fine. But with your ruler, I would draw a line from one corner of my paper to another. Okay, so it's not exactly here on my laptop screen, but I would go from one corner to another, so just put an X in the middle. What you're going to do then is just draw a box in the middle of that page. Okay, so you can decide how far you want to come out, maybe just under halfway, and you're going to draw a box. Okay, so with your ruler, and the trick there is to make sure that your points are on the line. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, those points, guys, need to be on the line. So you should have a nice straight vertical line and a nice straight horizontal line. Okay, and the same over here, vertical, horizontal. So a nice, and I said square, I meant rectangle. So a nice rectangle in the middle of your page. Okay, this point, hopefully you remember from last week, is your vanishing point. So any lines from what will be the door here, or if you have a window over here, all of those lines are going to go straight to the vanishing point right in the middle, okay? I would suggest that when you do these lines, go nice and lightly, okay? You're going to want to get rid of some of these lines when they're finished, so nice HB light pencil to start. Okay, so this line here coming from the vanishing point is going to be the top of the door, okay? All you need to do is put one vertical line, and you can actually outline that now because you know you want it to be the door. Okay, and you can outline the back square or rectangle, outline that and outline here. Okay, so the window, he's gone way ahead, so all I need to do is go back and I can pause. Okay, so does everybody see how far we have got? You have darkened your line on the bottom. Okay, so this is our floor, this is our ceiling up here, and you have the back wall, which is that rectangle. He's now going to do pretty similar to what he did to the door, but over here from the vanishing point, we're going to put a little line up, okay, and it's our window. So one at the top for the top of the window, and the difference here is one for the bottom, okay? So then again, make sure if these lines are wonky, guys, it's not going to look really 3D. So this line needs to be just as straight and vertical as the wall. So nice straight, and then you can darken the top and the bottom. Now, to make the window look like it's really 3D, in order to be able to find the center point of the window, again, all you need to do is put a little X from each corner to be able to find the center point. See there? Then you can just put in the little window frame, okay? Because you might think, oh, the center is over here, or maybe it's over here. But if you put the little X into the window, you'll find your little dot there, and you can see that that is the window.
Drawing two intersecting lines.
Okay, so now the floor, again, if you want to create like a wooden floor, which most of us have, or tiles here in Abu Dhabi, what I would do is take out your ruler and maybe measure 1 centimeter. It could be half a centimeter, centimeter and a half, whatever you decide, but you're just going to measure so that each gap is the same width. Okay, so just tiny little dots. And then again, you have to go back to your vanishing ruler and put those little lines. Okay, so in the middle, it's going to become straighter, and then off to the right and off to the left. Okay. And again, you can see he's gone a little bit further ahead here. I am going to let you do this in your own time. But again, to draw maybe a box or a sofa, all he has done again is start a line down here, drawn the box. So it's just like what you did last week when you did your cubes in 3D. So he put in his little square, and then 1, 2, and 3, he's bringing back to the vanishing point. And then he just needs to put the nice horizontal and vertical line here. Okay, can you see that? And for the ceiling, he's doing the exact same thing as what he did to the floor. Okay, but if you want to have it as like a tiled roof, okay, all he's done here is connect the corner, and these little points here where they overlap, you can put your lines across.
This will help create the illusion of depth.
Okay. Again, does seem a little bit complicated, but you'll see the lines will get smaller as they disappear into the background. First video, you do not need to color it this week, okay? What I would like you to do is complete the video, and then you can upload your photo to the VLE so I can look at it and I can check your lines and your angles for you to see, have you got the center of the window? Have you got your vertical lines really straight with your ruler and your horizontal lines straight? And then the following week we can add color into it. You can get creative, and as I said, go to the other power or other video and have a look at that one where maybe you want to put in a sofa. This one here sort of has a bed. You can get as creative as you want with it, guys. Okay, so have a look at both videos first. Remember, just keep pausing, take your time. Obviously, these ones are very difficult. Well, not very difficult actually, because you're very talented. But if you wanted to put, things like a rug in the middle of the floor, again, all you need to do is lines to the vanishing point and keep your horizontal lines straight. If you want to add in like little things like a radiator or a little coffee table, or you want to do a bed in your work, like one of these, you can have a look. Okay, challenging. If it gets too difficult, keep it nice and simple. Send it to me, but try and work to your strengths. Okay, you know what your current attainment efforts are, so you should be trying to challenge yourself relating to those. Next week, we're going to add in the color. You can use coloring pencils or watercolors. If you send me your photo and I say, great, you can start it earlier. If you wanted to in your free time, because I know how much you love art, if you want to try one or two of them, absolutely. Okay, there's lots of extensions there that you can do. And lastly, next week, we're going to be reflecting upon it. I have put this in the PowerPoint, but you don't need to do that until next week's lesson. Okay, but you can start thinking about your design. Are you pleased with it? Maybe what did you find challenging? You can let me know about those too. Okay, the next week we will do our reflections. I am so excited to see what you come back with. Any questions, please write on the VLE or in the folder, the Year 6 resource folder. You can comment on the bottom there so that everybody can see the questions that you ask. But most importantly, have fun, Year 6. I really miss your little faces. So hopefully we'll be back in school soon. If not, we will keep being creative. Okay? Thank you. Have a lovely day.